And here we go from Melbourne. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow to the air now. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board. He sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
11, Thomas.
3rd and long for him here. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came from, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
He fields it at his 43. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
19.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go Street. Go ahead, baby, go, 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 go. Panther 11, Panther Street, Street. Ready, right?
Milton gonna throw again here, 2nd and 10. That's completed right side. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dragons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Jason Sander is set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
Taylor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Okay, that's a run that's all hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
11. Cut.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Here we go. 180. Nice hot. 11. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. Finds him over the middle. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a 1st on 4th down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Right in. 11.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 12. 11 mighty. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Hey, you know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go. 12. Stop. Right in.
Again, it's Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Rolling into enemy territory at the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Dragons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Jason Sander is set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Escapes a defender. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Gain of 9 yards on the play. That is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Hey, kid.
This time it's a passing play. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
11 empty.
Going for it with Brooks. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Now a toss play. Taylor can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Straight ahead with Taylor. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. To the right, and intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Dragons get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. Offense to the line fast.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, Milton. Fits it through the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Dragons take a 20-zip lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dragons stretch their lead to 21.
Colts, nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Dragons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
70, Panther 11, trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
Milton. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of...
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! And he's dropped down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Jump off caught by his back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Top of that play, Trenton Simpson.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Gun. Start. 12. Can. Start. 11. Start.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
79 Broncos, 7 Pirates.
Here's Milton. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he is in. Touchdown. The Dragons making this a